So, is feminism rooted in hating men, or are gender-based violence marches rooted in hating men? That is the big question. So, to give you context, South Africa had a gender-based violence march organized by Change Women for Change SA, which is an organization that supports women who are victims of assault and abuse, or even being unalived by intimate partners or whosoever. So, two important terms that I want us to learn. Number one, misogyny, dislike, and prejudice against girls and women. So the concept of judging and not liking women. Second one, misandry, the dislike, hatred, or prejudice against boys and men. Okay, misogyny, dislike for women, misandry, dislike for boys. Okay, those two terms, please, let's get them before we continue. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so I saw plenty of videos and pictures of, really lovely South African men and women. South African men and women, even white South Africans, I saw white people, I saw obviously black people. I'm not so sure about the other races that we have in South Africa, but I definitely saw some white people, But basically, South Africa was very united in this peaceful march, and our president Ramaphosa has declared femicide as a national disaster, or what's this? Yeah, but basically, yeah, you get the point. Okay, so I just wanna say, like, I am a South African, but I'm not living in South Africa, so I just wanna say, like, thank you so much, to all the men, to all the women that cared enough. Not every woman has been a victim of assault or physical abuse, but the fact that we stand in solidarity with most women who have experienced that is really beautiful. And with the men, the men that have never been abusers, the men that and I want to say thank you so much also for the men that came, that didn't say, I'm a man in South Africa, so that will never happen to me, Okay, so one of the negative things that were trending a lot on Twitter is this image of a young girl. For me, she looks like she's in her 20s. So she was one of the ladies that were protesting, and she was holding a cupboard. Paper of a sign that. So now when you protest, you have these signs that you hold up. So it's like a message. Like, for example, if it's orphans that are protesting, they're gonna be like, we need education, we need food, whatever. So women were holding up signs, of course, stop killing us, and all these things. So this lady had a particular sign that says all men should be killed, or all men should die. And yeah, that's when it kind of went south. And this went south because of the fact that malicious men started now making this trend, like, look at this girl, she's saying that we need to be killed. And hey, like, that's just brought a whole lot of negative attention. I just want to start by saying, some people are very unhinged. Like, I saw a clip whereby the women are marching, and then they see this men that's peeping, and this lady slightly taps his head, in a mind your business, or getaway manner. And I'm like, oh my God. Guys, marching against gender-based violence is not about... Honestly, marching against gender-based violence is not about women hating men or vice versa, men hating women. And honestly, I just want to start by saying, women in South Africa have every right to be upset. Not all men are abusers, but there are more men who are predators and abusers than those that are not. And even then, men are victims of what? Patriarchy. These are all patriarchal values that men are better than women. Men have power. This is why men for the longest time have abused women. So misogyny, patriarchy, femicide, these are issues that are actually global. Patriarchy has pushed us to where we are. Toxic masculinity has pushed us to where we are. So honestly, when it comes to this protest and holding up signs, I did actually expect some women who have kind of low comprehension skills to make it right. Men are dogs. We hate men. Yeah, I did expect it, but this is what I see now. Misogynistic men who don't support the movement of women having rights and women being protected, and who don't see anything wrong with the fact that majority of South African men are harming women. Men are now using this as an opportunity to say, look, this is what feminism is all about. Women hate us, you know. So the troll account that posted this lady's picture knew exactly what he was doing. So the troll account that posted this lady even posted a video of this lady eating a meal, and then that man was mocking this lady's meal. He was like, look at what women are eating when men are not buying them food. So this just shows you that this is a misogynistic man who thinks that women are less than men, who thinks that women can't afford to buy food or whatever, you know. So it's actually really sad how this lady's low comprehension skills and stupidity has now opened up a passage for men to mock this whole movement. And men and women standing up against gender-based violence is such a beautiful thing. Men and women are not meant to compete against each other. Men are not better than women, and women are not better than men. We were created to coexist. Men are good in certain things that are part of their biological nature, and women are good in certain things that are part of our biological makeup. And I'm not talking about cooking and cleaning, because cooking and cleaning is a basic life skill. Nobody is inherently born to cook for the other. So I'm not even talking about stupid stuff like that. I'm talking about our biological differences. So I don't like how sometimes some women, they just use their personal bad experiences with men as a way of now giving feminism a purpose that is not in line with its actual purpose. Feminism was not about women hating men. If you are listening to me, young black South African women, we have been the most oppressed women, okay? Please, let's not stain a movement that was created to free us. Let's not stain it with stupidity and low comprehension skills. How can we live in a society where men hate women and women hate men? It doesn't make any logical sense. Men and women both play equal roles in a functioning society. Okay? Let's stop this madness and stupidity. I beg. Please, let's stop it. Okay? Just because a couple of men disappointed you in your romantic relationship doesn't mean that you take this. When we are marching against people who are victims of abuse, you want the spotlight to be on you. Because now you're treating this march as if it's a game. You have joined a march that is against violence. Gender means you are a man or you're a woman. You have joined a march that is against violence. But you are in that very same march promoting violence. It's mental illness at this stage. Because you cannot tell me that the lady that's doing this is uneducated. Like she is. I can tell that she's very young. And people who are my generation and young are well more educated than what our grandmothers were. What our great grandmothers were. So honestly, I'm just here to say, guys, as men and women, we need each other and we need to respect each other, honestly. And let us not make movements like this. Let's not make feminism a bad thing because it was never meant to be. And for the men who are using this whole thing as a way to spread even more hatred against women, all I know is you are also a closeted abuser, and one day it's gonna come out. So, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your feedback and what you think about this whole thing. So,